Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Faye, I also go by Faye, and today's video is going to be in two parts. So the first half, which you guys already saw, was the behind the scenes and some shots that my friends and I took, which was inspired by the Already music video, which is like a small segment of Beyoncé's new visual album. And then the second part is going to be my reaction to the visual album, my thoughts on it, and everything that's surrounding the release of her visual album that's now on Disney+. Everything from the designers to the production team, location scouting, everything consisted of people of color, consisted of Africans, and consisted of Black people, which we're very pleased about. When it comes to highlighting African culture and African people, and any kind of culture, to be honest, it's best to make sure that those who are from that culture are represented and also are part of the production. And I feel like that's one thing that extremely resonated with us when we were watching it, because all of us are creatives. We come from a creative background with our profession and what we want to do outside of our day-to-day lives. We appreciate good content. We appreciate well-executed projects, and that's one thing that really stuck to us when we all watched the visual album. So I'm going to get into that later on, but how this photo shoot started and how it came to be. So my friend Odera, she pretty much texts all of us a photo of a piece of fabric that she found while shopping. She was shopping for something random. I don't know what she was shopping for, but she stumbled across that fabric, and immediately she's like, I need to do something with this. It's so crazy to say that something as simple as having a photo shoot and getting together with other women and just being able to create brought me so much joy, because 2020 has been extremely hard. I want to say the only thing that's been consistent and I'm so grateful for, and I'm so blessed to say this, is that my relationship with my family and my friends have been solid, has been so strong. But everything else, I want to say everything else in my life has been... So when I heard that Beyoncé was creating an album that consists strictly on African artists, Afrobeat artists, artists from the continent of Africa, I was extremely excited. And a little bit about my background: I am Nigerian American. I was born in Houston, Texas. I lived in Nigeria and grew up in Nigeria until I was about 11.
For about 5 years, and then we all moved to Qatar, which was in the Middle East. And eventually we moved to Qatar, which was in the Middle East. And that time, mom was like, well, move the kids, and early 90s, sent us to the US to pursue education. So we did high school and college graduated.
What really brought me a lot of joy from the project is the fact that everything, or most things, when it comes to production, all the way to the simplest details, involve people in general who are overlooked, people of color who are not normally seen on main platforms. There's also been the narrative going on social media saying how this can also be seen as a form of cultural appropriation. And I can only speak for myself when I say this. I personally don't see it that way at all. The main reason why I don't see it that way is the fact that she involved people from that culture within the project. And I also have this personal viewpoint when it comes to people who are Black but not necessarily from Africa, or who cannot directly trace their African roots, but they know based on history that their ancestors come from the continent. And I personally find so much joy in seeing people trying to learn where their ancestors come from, trying to appreciate and be a part of a culture that was taken away from them. And it's something that's very new that's happening, because there isn't any roadmap or any like blueprint or any kind of guide on how to learn a culture that was taken away from you, learn aspects of a whole different life that could have been yours if not for the way history played out. Consuming African content, if you're buying African products, you are also investing. There's so much power in money, and I feel like we all know this. Africa has been overlooked. Africa has not been given enough of a positive representation. If you go to most Western countries and the topic of Africa comes up in a classroom or even like in a work environment, normally it's not the most positive conversation. And I feel like projects like this highlights the beauty that Africa has to offer. Media companies or whatever it might be can follow suit and hire more Africans, hire more people from other places that are not seen in the mainstream, because that's the only way forward. So we can definitely showcase talent all around the world. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.